Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back baby with another banging video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Miss Blac Chyna letting the internet know she's back with Rob Kardashian. Now, do you guys remember it was like last week, I believe, I told you guys not to be surprised if Rob comes back with a new girl. And I said, don't be surprised if that new girl is Blac Chyna because I could literally see it. Now, in case you have missed it, I think I did a video last week wherein we spoke about Kim Kardashian. Remember when Kim Kardashian did her Nike Skims launch in New York City? And she did a little interview and she said that Rob is coming back to the show. And I said, the reality TV series, it's not doing so well because already, they gave us an early preview into the show wherein they showed us that Kim Kardashian was stressed out because someone close to her had put a hit on her. I saw someone in my comment section telling me that, oh my God, you're such a liar because there was no premiere already. Of course there was a premiere already. They did an extraordinarily early premiere of season 7 because the ratings hasn't been so great and they wanted to pique people's interest, and they piqued people's interest by letting that little clip out saying that someone is after Kim, someone had put a hit out on Kim Kardashian. That was their early premiere, right? And then after that, we saw Kim Kardashian basically saying Rob is coming back to the show. And I said, I want to see what Rob is up to because, it would be really good to see where he's at in life and all of that jazz. And I said that, we may see him with a girlfriend and, that might be pretty interesting because there was a part of me that told me that there would not just be Rob on the show. I knew there was a girl in the equation, and that girl is Blac Chyna. Last night, Blac Chyna, she posted a series of photographs on the internet, also some videos, and she did a photo shoot, and she says, this love is forever. And she has that Rob Kardashian, and Rob basically confirmed that yes, it is forever. Now, what many people are theorizing is that, the Kardashians, they need a male here to continue the Kardashian name, the Kardashian legacy, and all of that jazz. And that is very much true. And I believe that Rob and Chyna, they were really, really good for each other because while there were unpleasant moments like Blac Chyna having that man in Rob's Gucci robe and then Rob releasing a revenge coin of Chyna, there was a lot of toxic moment, and most of the toxic moment, in all honesty, it came from Blac Chyna. We know Blac Chyna has a problem, one that she has been working on for the past couple of years. I don't care what anyone wants to say, the truth is the truth, and when Blac Chyna can acknowledge and speak her truth and say that, she had a lot of problems and it's because of her, habits, the bad habits that she had. You would see Chyna spiraling, going off on Rob, But I believe that Chyna has done a lot of significant work on herself to improve herself. I don't know if she's off drugs because oftentimes what these celebrities do, they'll get help. They'll go to rehab, and let's say they used to do a few ounces. They'll do a few grains and say, they're clean. They're no longer doing drugs. And it is because oftentimes for some of these people, there's no such thing as getting clean. Like, even their cases, they're wherein doctors have to prescribe specific substance for them with a controlled amount, like, Do you know that there are painkillers that has opioid, and, sometimes people, they have to do that. I don't know how long or how far they are when it comes to, that sort of treatment. Blac Chyna, however, I have to say she looks 100% clean, in my opinion. She looks free from all the demons that she, used to fight against, which I believe, means that she's no longer taking any form of substance whatsoever. I believe that this is the best version of Chyna that we've seen. She doesn't have the horrible BBL. She has removed a lot of her tattoos. She has removed most of her fillers. She still has a little filler going on there, but the over the top filler, it's not there. She still has a small amount going on there, and you can see it. And I think it's okay. I think it's okay if someone wants to get a little Botox here and there. I think that once you do whatever you do for yourself and it looks really good, that's the most important thing. So Chyna, she's back with Rob. So I believe that this was a collaborated effort between Kim and Kris to get Chyna and Rob back together. I really believe that they realized that Chyna has been the best version of Rob, and I believe Kris and Kim had an important role to play with getting Rob and Chyna back together. Chyna could also be with a child, and she's, keeping that little part of her secret from us. I believe she's pregnant. I believe she's with a child. I believe Rob and Chyna are about to announce baby number 2 for them. And I think that would be like just such an amazing thing. But anywho, Rob and Chyna, they're back together again. Krisjenner is going to give them back their reality TV series. I believe so, because if Chyna has been the best version of Rob, you know that Krisjenner will literally do anything to make Rob happy. And also too, this time around, Chyna is wiser. So the games that they have played with her in the past and how they had, all of that control over their reality TV series, they will not have that control going forward, because Chyna is going to choose wiser and better for herself. Now, Tonio Toki is going to be happy about this, because she's going to get her money. All her needs is going to be met. She's going to stop going after Chloe and Kim. So I can't wait to see, what happens for Rob and Chyna and the Kardashians in general, because you guys know that family, they don't do well without someone black in their circle. I don't know why it is, but I guess it's because how they started their career. They depend and always depend on someone black to keep their relevance going in pop culture. And the moment that Kim and Kris announced that they were taking Ray J to court, which is not making any sense to anyone with a functioning brain, you know that they have even lost their popularity in pop culture even more. I think they thought it would have done something significant for them, but it's not doing anything whatsoever for them. So I'm going to stick around because I want to see what happens for Rob and Chyna and the Kardashians in general. So leave your comment below. While you're at it, guys, do all you need to on this video to support your girl. Peace.